माधवी चंद्र सहोदरी हेममये मुनिगणमंडित मोक्ष प्रदायिनी मंजुल भाषिणी वेदनुते पंकजवासिनी देव सुपूजित सद्गुणवर्षिणि शांतियुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी आदिलक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् अयि कलिकल्मषनाशिनि कामिनि वैदिकरूपिणि वेदमये क्षीरसमुद्भव मङ्गलरूपिणि मन्त्रनिवासिनि मन्त्रनुते मङ्गलदायिनि अम्बुजवासिनि देवगण श्रितपादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि धान्यलक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् जय वरवर्षिणि वैष्णवी भार्गवी मन्त्रस्वरूपिणि मन्त्रमये सुरगण पूजित शीघ्रफल प्रदज्ञान विकासिनि शास्त्रनुते भवभयहारिणि पाप विमोचनि साधुजन श्रितपादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि धैर्यलक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् जय जय दुर्गतिनाशिनि कामिनि सर्वफल प्रदशास्त्रमये रथगज तुरगपदादि समावृत परिजन मंडित लोकसुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेवित तापनिवारिणि पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि गजलक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् अयि खगवाहिनि मोहिनि चक्रिणि रागविवधिनि ज्ञानमये गुणगणवारिधि लोकहितैषिणि स्वरशब्दभूषित गाननुते सकल सुरासुर देव मुनीश्वर मानव वंदित पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि संतान लक्ष्मी पालय माम् जय कमलासिनि सद्गुणदायिनि ज्ञान विकासिनि ज्ञानमये अनुदिनमर्चित कुङ्कुमधूसुरभूषित वासित वाद्यनुते कनकधरा स्तुति वैभव वन्दित शंकर देशिक मान्यपदे जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि विजयलक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् प्रणत सुरेश्वरि भारति भार्गवी शोक विनाशिनि रत्नमये मणिमय भूषित कर्ण विभूषण शांति समावृत हास्य मुखे नवनिधिदायिनि कलिमलारिणि कामित फलप्रद हस्तयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि विद्यालक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् धिमि धिमि धिन् धिमि धिन् धिमि धिन् धिमि दुन्दुभिनाद सम्पूर्णमये घम घम घुङ्घुम 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 शङ्खनिनाद सुवाद्यनुते वेद पुराणेतिहास सुपूजित वैदिक मार्ग प्रदर्शयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनि धनलक्ष्मी सदा पालय माम् ॐ नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शंखचक्रगदा हस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गरुडारूढे कुलासुरभयंकरी सर्वपापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सर्वज्ञे सर्ववरदे सर्वदुष्टभयंकरी सर्वदुःखहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सिद्धिबुद्धिप्रदे देवी भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनी मंत्रमूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते आद्यन्तरहिते देवी आदिशक्ति महेश्वरी योगज्ञे योगसम्भूते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते स्थूलसूक्ष्ममहारौद्रे महाशक्ति महोदरे महापापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते पद्मासनस्थिते देवी परब्रह्मस्वरूपिणी परमेशी जगन्माता महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते श्वेतांबरधरे देवी नानालंकारभूषिते जगस्थिते जगन्माता महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्म्याष्टकं स्तोत्रं यः पठेत् भक्तिमान् नरः सर्वसिद्धिमवाप्नोति राज्यं प्राप्नोति सर्वदा एककाले पठेन्नित्यं महापापविनाशनं द्विकालं यः पठेन्नित्यं धनधान्यसमन्वितं त्रिकालं यः पठेन्नित्यं महाशत्रुविनाशनं महालक्ष्मीर्भवेन्नित्यं प्रसन्ना वरदा शुभा. Everybody can offer that flower to the Mahalakshmi. Repeat. Om Varamahal Dhanalakshmi Namaha Prarthanam Samarpayami. Now we can do small Punaf Puja. After that, we are done. Take a little bit Akshata. Kiran avare, can we do Harati now or after? Now? Okay.
One Aarti now and then we do final Aarti and then.
One Harati already done. Here, the small Harati already done. Final Harati after, right? Okay. So everybody can do the Punaf Puja. Take little Akshata and repeat. Om Dhanalakshmi Namaha Chatram Samarpayami. When we are saying Samarpayami, that time you have to offer little Akshata to the Mahalakshmi. Chamare Vijayami Nrutyam Darshayami Andolika Arohanam Samarpayami Ashwarohanam Samarpayami Gajarohanam Samarpayami Samasta Rajopajara Shaktopajara Bhaktopajara Manasopajara Pujam Samarpayami. Again take little Akshata and 1 spoon of water, put it in your right hand. Akshata also has to right hand. Repeat. Anaya Puja Vidhanena Bhagavati Mahalakshmi Suprita Suprasanna Varada Bhavatu. Offer it. Take again Akshata. Om Yagnena Yagnave Jandadevaha Kani Dharmani Pradhamanyasana Dehanagam Mahimanas Sajande Yatra Purve Sadhyas Sandhi Devaha. Offer to the Mahalakshmi. Yatha Sukam Vidasthanam Pradishtha Prayami Shobhanarthe Kshemaya Punaragamanaya Cha. Thank you everyone. We finished the puja and you can wrap it up. All the puja samagri and everything, and after everything over we can do the final harati, then tirtha prasad. Thank you. Over to the Kiranji.
Thank you. We will start with 3 ohms. Everybody take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath. One more time. Take a deep breath. Oh. last time. Take a deep breath. Om.
पृथिवी शान्ता साग्निना शान्ता सा मे शान्ता शुचगं शमयतु अन्तरिक्षगं शान्तं दत्त्वायुना शान्तं तन्मे शान्तगं शुचगं शमयतु द्यौः शान्ता सादित्येन शान्ता सा मे शान्ता शुचगं शमयतु पृथिवी शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिर्द्यौः शान्तिर्दिशः शान्तिरवान्तरः दिशाः शान्तिरग्निः शान्तिर्वायुः शान्तिरादित्यः शान्तिश्चन्द्रमा शान्तिर्नक्षत्राणि शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिर्वनस्पतयः शान्तिः गौः शान्तिरजा शान्तिरश्वः शान्तिः पुरुषः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिर्ब्राह्मणः शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिश्शान्तिर्मे अस्तु शान्तिः तयाहगुं शान्त्या सर्वशान्त्या मह्यं द्विपदे चतुष्पदे च शान्तिं करोमि शान्तिर्मे अस्तु शान्तिः ये हश्रेश्च ह्रेश्च धृतिश्च तपो मेधा प्रतिष्ठा श्रद्धा सत्यं धर्मश्चैतानिमोत्तिष्ठन्तमनोत्तिष्ठन्तु मामागश्रेश्च ह्रेश्च धृतिश्च तपो मेधा प्रतिष्ठा श्रद्धा सत्यं धर्मश्चैतानि मामाहासिषुः उदायुषा स्वायुषो दोषधीनागुम्रसेनोत्पर्जन्यस्य शुष्मेणोदस्था ममृतागुम् अनु तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्ताच्छुक्रमुच्चरते पश्येम शरदश्शतं जीवेम शरदश्शतं नन्दाम शरदश्शतं मोदाम शरदश्शतं भवाम शरदश्शतकं षडवाम शरदश्शतं प्रभ्रवाम शरदश्शतमजीदास्याम शरदश्शतं जोक्च सूर्यं दृशे यबुदकान्महतोर्णवात् बिभ्राजमानस्य ररस्य मध्यात् समावृषभो लोहिताक्षः सूर्यो विपश्चिन्मनसा पुनातु ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Thank you, Govardhan ji. Welcome everyone. शुभ दीपावली. दिवाळीच्या शुभेच्छा. दीपावली नल वाळतुकल. दीपावलीना पावन पर्वनी अपने आणि अपने परिवार ने हार्दिक शुभेच्छा आणि साल मुबारक. दीपावली शुभकांक्षलु. दीपावली शुभ आशाम सकल. दीपावली रा बहुत शुभेच्छा. दीपावली ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. तुहानी दिवाली दिया बहुत बहुत मुबारक. हैप्पी दिवाली. I'm not going to stand here for a long period of time because brevity is the essence of wit. I believe in that. But I'm going to give a very small presentation of how hard we work together as Hindus for the temple. As they say that may you live in interesting times, and we did. The post-COVID pandemic year was difficult. As we came together, we did lose our friends and some family members. So, few seconds of silence for them to remember before we move forward. The light is on me, but when I was able to see you guys look amazing, colorful, and so nice. I would like to thank each of you to come here tonight to celebrate Diwali. All of the volunteers who has worked all year along, and for the Diwali, look at the beautiful decoration that everyone has done, and they were relentlessly working under the guidance of the EC members and Kiran and his team. So please give them a round of applause and to yourself also. So as we do our diya lighting, I just want to announce the new president of HTS, Prasanna, and his Shakti, Chetana. Prasanna will present his vice president and the whole executive committee to the BOT within the 30 days, and it will be approved by the BOT to move forward. Kiran, the Diwali message by Nand Bansalji.
Hello friends and dear devotees, very happy and prosperous Diwali to you all. May God bless you and fulfill all your needs and desires. I will request you to become a part of the Hindu temple and consider it as your second home. Once again, best wishes and good luck to you all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you everybody. Happy Diwali for all of you. Thank you for coming today. And then we have a nice program for you today. Before the program, I want to quickly give you an update as to how the year transpired. Okay. So the main objectives we were working for this year, or the 2021-2022, were fourfold. We were still coming out of COVID-19 pandemic. So we wanted to kind of come up with an all-inclusive model, like Narendra Modi's Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. So we want to kind of come everybody together, we work together, we spiritually bring ourselves up, we enjoy as a community, we learn as a community, we grow as a community. That's our model. Third one, fundamental thing for us is, we want to bring the people back to temple. Because of COVID, we have kind of reached a sense of complacency, staying at our homes, watching YouTube, watching internet, looking at different temples, we feel fulfilled. But we want to bring those people back to temple. That was the other motto. And the last thing is, we want to kind of increase a level of transparency of temple operations as a whole. How the temple runs, all 9 yards. So we will discuss some of that in this presentation. So let's look at membership. So in the last year, we had 316 total members, okay? This year, so far, like as of last night, we were at 143, okay? You all know, temple runs by membership. Please, please, please consider becoming member, okay? To join us, you don't need to be a member, but if you become a member, you're supporting us so that it helps the cause, okay? So I want to quickly give a shout out to the team, Surekha Prasad, Nimita Shetty, Jigar Parekh, Sheila Kamath, and Mike Patel. They worked really hard. because we were at 200 last Diwali. To get that 116, it takes a lot of work. Okay, so I sincerely request you, consider becoming members. That will really, really, really help us. Okay, the next one is the puja committee. Puja committee is the backbone of the temple because this temple runs on puja and spiritual religious programs. So this is the team. I'm not going to read their names. They work tirelessly to kind of bring these pujas, these events for you. Okay, sometimes I don't even catch up with what's going on there. There's so much work being done by the puja committee people. So this is a thankless job, and I sincerely want to kind of acknowledge that for all the work which you have done to be able to run the temple. The pujas is the fundamental things. It is a pillar on which everything else runs. Thank you, team. Really, really appreciate you guys stepping up and be able to put this show day after day. Okay, so some of the highlights from the puja committee I want to quickly bring up. So the new Krishna puja, which was approved by the last EC, we started implementing it. It happens every 4th Saturday of the month. Shri Krishna puja, it's a monthly puja. You can sponsor it, but be part of it as well. Okay, Hanuman Chalisa, it was kind of dwindled because of the COVID, and we started back up. Okay, it happens every Tuesday. Okay, please consider coming and participating in the Hanuman Chalisa program, which happens, puja happens every Tuesday. The Guru Puja, it's a Guru Purnima day. It started by Nimita Aunty. It has received exceptional feedback, and we want to kind of continue that year over year. And the last one is the most successful event of this past year is the Navratri Garba, which we started. We were anxious how many people would show up. We were overwhelmed and overjoyed by the support which we received from the community. We were averaging 125, 130 people participating every day. We started 7:30, it went till 9, and it was overwhelmingly well received. Okay, and then the most important thing Puja committee supported is when Govardhanji went to India. He went twice to India. One time he went for 2 months. So the Puja committee stepped up and signed up volunteers and able to keep the temple open. And I want to thank Shankar Seturaman for doing all the pujas during that time. And the last, whereas, like I told you, various temple pujas, they come here, they decorate, they set up, so the puja committee has been extremely busy this year. And from here onwards, we will add more pujas and they'll be continuing to be busy. Okay? So that's the puja committee. The next item I want to talk about is the Prasad committee. So Prasad committee is a bunch of people headed by Nivedita. It is one of these group people, they're always eager and willing to help. So we have like various programs like Bal Shala and the fundraising event like Shiva Parvati Vivaha, Arts in the Heart, Diwali, and many more. And this bunch of people who constantly come to temple, every time I've gone to them, they have never ever said no to me. Like every time we said, oh, this many people we have to cook, they always said yes. If by us cooking, it will save the temple money. So we would do it. So that is really Samle Shanti, and there's names on the screen. We sincerely thank that this kind of a tradition and a bondage between the volunteers and the temple continues so that we can do more programs with the support of all of you. Okay, the next one is the Diwali Mahaprasad. So these are the people, you can see, the family of people who are sponsoring today's Mahaprasad. I want to thank them all. If you can give a round of applause for them. Thank you for the volunteers. Thank you for doing this. We wanted to give an opportunity to everybody who wants to sponsor on various reasons. Some people want to sponsor because of some family happiness or sadness, whatever the reason might be. We wanted to give that opportunity for people to be able to sponsor the Mahaprasad. Thank you for everybody for doing that. The next one is the maintenance. You all know this is an old facility. It was 1996 is when this new temple was constructed. There are a lot of issues we are currently undergoing. So a couple of the main hard hitters, we replaced 3 of the 8 AC units into energy efficient AC units. All summer, I don't know if you had come to temple, some of them, always we had 1 or 2 units down. So we had to take the step and eat that cost to be able to keep this facility at an optimal level. Okay, then we installed high efficiency LED lights for kitchen, altar, foyer, and then Nimita aunty would be happy, she's not here today, but she's been asking for a new washing machine and dryer for a long time. We were able to fulfill her wish this time. We introduced new stage lighting, bridal lighting for the sidewalk, numerous Boy Scouts projects are underway. I don't have a good report to you, but hopefully by next year or year after, you will see some of those results of the Boy Scouts projects which is going on. So the team is below, and I especially want to thank Mukul Sharma, Ravi and Vrinda Kosgi, Sharad, Sondi, Nandi, Sagar, Bharat Bhai. So many people, they came Sunday after Sunday, took care of small, minor to large maintenance items. Cultural committee, very high level. We had 2 musical concerts, okay, and then a bunch of events, right? Like we had Balshala end of the day, Arts in the Hearts, and we're going to have a good cultural program. You can see the kids dressed up, so they're walking around. So the team, led by Krina, they did a fabulous job. You will see the program and you will enjoy, hopefully you'll enjoy the program. So the next one, as part of the cultural committee, like I told you, Navratri Garba, which we did. So basically a lot of people who are celebrating Navratri, they fast, they don't eat anything during those 9 days of Navratri. And we wanted to kind of bring them back to the temple. So this is a festival which has a lot of cultural and spiritual aspect. So we wanted to bring people to the temple. And one of the things which we thought about is, why not do Garba at the temple? And whosoever participated in that event, they will tell you that doing Garba in front of the deity gives you a next level of happiness. Okay, don't take my word for it, ask for people who have participated in it. And I sincerely request, and I hope you all can come in larger numbers and be part of the Garba next year. Okay, the team that put together that is Prasanna Jain, Deepak Baijani, Nandi, Urmi, Neelam, Nupur, and Krina. Okay, I know a lot more people, I'm missing people's names here, but these are the people who kind of held everything together. Okay, so community outreach, one of those things which we kind of always feel short is doing, what are we doing to the community at large? So this year, we did these 3 main events. One is, we sent money to Seva International for Kentucky, Florida, and Rise Against Hunger. Okay, this is the major crux of the event which we did for community outreach. And the biggest community outreach for Hindu temple is Arts in the Heart. Okay, so again, like I said, I want to take a minute and ask in the group, how many of you have supported, participated, or monetarily contributed for Arts in the Hearts? Is there like, so I don't see a whole lot, but this, the number, the list of people I have is so large that I couldn't fit it in a slide. Okay, you guys did a fabulous job. Leadership of Sheila Aunty, Sureka, and take about the funds we have collected, $48,000. Okay, that we have never done that level of the fundraising for that. But like you said, if you sell more food, you have to pay more taxes, right? And then because of inflation, our buying cost is also higher. So that's why our expense is higher, okay? But still, the net is $36,000. That's a lot of money. And I sincerely thank for all of you to coming together. If you have not been part of Arts in the Hearts, I sincerely request you get together with Sheila Aunty or Sureka or Ranjana or Sanjeev Sondi. See how you can join us and help us. You can do Mehendi, you can come here and help in the temple. We will find a way for you to do this. But this is one of those things which increases bonding, increases community. You know other person, you work with other person, you feel like you're doing something for a greater cause for the temple. So please consider doing that. And again, on behalf of HTS, we sincerely thank you for coming together and doing this. And the next one is decoration team. You can see Mohan Bhai talked about how nicely the temple is lit and decorated. I sincerely want to thank the decoration team. The names are here. And they always come through. So one of the things is I don't even have to remind them that there is a festival coming up. They are already here. And hey Urmi, Ganesh Chaturthi is coming next week. what is the plan for decoration? They'll send me a picture back, it's already done. So they are always on top of things, and I sincerely appreciate that, and I hope that this can continue and you guys can support the temple on a regular basis on this. Okay, and also I want to kind of take a minute and give a special thanks to Sunita and Alpesh Patel for donating all the decorative items for Diwali. What you see on the arches and all was donated by Sunita and Alpesh. Thank you for doing that. Okay, the next one is Balshala. So the way Balshala runs is from August to May, and then we start back in August and goes to the next year. So we will have two coordinators. Preeti Batra did the half year, and this year it's going to be Kiran Devani. So it's a tireless job. There are like 90 plus kids this year. Okay, it's like running a mini school. Okay, it is. Thank you for doing that. And if you have kids, if you have little kids between kindergarten to the 6th grade, Balshala is the program. We have a fabulous program, balshala.org. Look it up. If you're interested, contact Kiran. Okay, thank you. The next one is the youth group. So the youth group also runs a similar cycle, August through May and back in August, and goes on. So Meena Arun led the Balshala for 21 to 22. Currently it's led by Dr. Chetan Patel. So one thing we did this year is we defined a high-level vision for the youth group. These are the three pillars we call Sevas, Shastra and Samskriti. So we want these kids to inculcate some Hindu culture, so that way they can identify the Hindu identity when they go to college. They'll be able to represent themselves in their peer group or in their college. That's the whole goal. And this is still work in progress. Hopefully Dr. Chetan Patel can take it to a next level this year or year after year from here on. Okay, that's that. The next one is audiovisual. Sudarshan has done an amazing job. Prasad, Deepak Bhai, Sumananko. So they have it's like there are so many events which happens. We don't want to kind of use one person for all, so we kind of divide and conquer. So they have covered various activities at various times so that the programs can keep on going. Some of them are live streaming. You saw on Shiva Parvati Vivaha, we did the Venkateshwara Kalyanotsava, and today's program, Sudarshan is covering. So, and Garba and various events were also done at the Mandir. And the last one I want to talk about is the publications. These are the publication flyers you might have seen on the newsletter. This is not professionally done. It is done by one of our own volunteers, Somnath. He does an amazing job. He's always on top of things. And especially in the middle one, when we did the Shiva Parvati Vivaha, we were at 110 or 120. After he did that flyer and when we sent out, we got more people coming and sponsoring the event just because looking at the flyer. It's so nice. So thank you, Somnath, for doing that. Such a great job. Okay, so a couple of the last big items. So where we are from where we are going, a couple of the loose ones, is that the priest, Govardhanji, is back in the priest quarters. Okay, that was a big relief for us because he's back here and we have another set of pair of eyes from a priest. He's closer, he's here, and he's looking at the temple. So that's one great thing. And we also kind of worked on Badeka endowment. So this year that he wants to give Mr. Badeka wants to set up a fund from the return of that can go to his memberships and pujas. So we have worked throughout the year to be able to achieve that. So now we have a template that anybody who wants to do similar model in the future, they can use this. Okay? So the last one I want to talk about is the spiritual and recreational center. So you can see on the bottom, this is the temple building. The blue square is where it is being planned. So that's how it is going to look. It is going to look like that, open all sides, and it will be 50 feet by 100 feet by 14 foot high. Okay? And initially when we started the project, it was not going to be a concrete floor, but now with the fundraising and a lot of questions from our devotees' concerns, so we are able to go for the concrete floor. Okay? So where we are on this thing, intended purpose is fundraising, Havan, outdoor wedding, Dasara, Holi, various things which we don't know yet how we are going to use this facility. Okay? And estimated cost is about $90,000. This is the biggest project so far being built after the cultural center renovation. Okay? So we have done the fundraising portion. structure has been delivered. If you go to the back of the temple, you can see the material has been delivered. Richmond County approval is complete. Now, what were we waiting for? We were waiting for the Diwali program to be over because we didn't want to dig up the lot back there when the Diwali is happening. So we wanted Diwali to be over so we can get back to work. Okay? So if you have any questions, you want to be part of this, you want to donate, please contact from tomorrow onwards Prasanna Jain or anybody else in the executive committee or BOT. Okay? So a couple of joint ventures I want to talk about real quick. So IACA, you know it's in town. A lot of our members are part of that congregation. So what we did as part of the joint venture between IACA and Hindu Temple, we signed up to do 10,000 food packaging at the cultural center. Okay, this is a great cause. Our kids, you can see the majority of the people who participated are all our kids. They came together in 2 hours. In 2 hours, Balshala and youth group kids came together and their parents came together and packaged 10,000 food package. Okay, you can see the pictures. It was a great event, and I hope that we can do these events year over year. And I request the community to come join us and be part of these events. And the next one is BAPS. Okay, we are all Hindus, and our paths might be different. BAPS is an organization which is in town. It's our brotherly organization or sisterly organization. When they came here and invited us for the Pramukh Swami Maharaj's 100th anniversary, birth anniversary, so we provided them the temple infrastructure with respect to newsletters and everything. Most of our membership went there to support the event. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is Gujarati Samaj of CSRA. We partnered with them and did one of the weekends of the Garba with Gujarati Samaj. And they came here and supported our Holi, and hopefully this relationship stays longer as well. And the last one is Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh. This is one of those things which Shahji Kamala Hasan, when he was president, he started with the Surya Namaskara Yajna. Okay, that's the one thing which he used to do. And this year, 2 times the senior leadership of HSS came to Augusta, they met with us, they see how we can partner. So we did the Surya Namaskara Yajna this year in January, and again we will do it in next January as well. Okay? And the other one we did is Guru Vandana. Okay, you can see the kids of Balshala invited their school teachers. Okay, you see all these people are teachers of the invited students. And we did a puja. We did an Ashtottara Shatanama Wali puja. Ashtottara puja, Shodasha Upachara puja for the teachers by the kids. Okay, this happened here. Okay, and it was very, very well received. The other thing we did is Raksha Bandhan. This is with the local community. It's an outreach program. We went to the fire station outside in Richmond County and we prayed for their safety and well-being. Again, this program was also well received. And the last one is Seva Diwali. Seva Diwali is basically on the occasion of Diwali, we want to collect food items, and there is a bin outside. This program is still on. The last day is November 13th. Okay. More information is on the newsletter. If you can support it, all we're asking for is canned food. Okay. That's Seva Diwali. And the last item we did with HSS was Dharma Awareness Campaign. So this is like a poster board kind of a program where people like the Hindus can go on these poster boards and learn about their own culture and heritage. Okay, so we want to make this the way we were thinking about is we want to buy these from HSS and train our youth groups to take these presentations locally to the Columbia County Library or Grovetown, things like that. And kids talk about their culture and their religion and their values to the local community. That was the idea. Okay, so this is all the 2021-22 update. I just want to take a minute and recognize some of the projects which happened during COVID and it did not get the limelight it deserved. Okay, one of that project is kitchen upgrade, led by Samlesh auntie and Bansal uncle and bunch of volunteers. Their names are there, their pictures are here. They worked hard for months and months and months and months and changed the looks of the temple kitchen. Okay, and people who use this today, they really appreciate how spacious and how convenient it to use. Okay, So thank you, the team, for doing this. I hope God gives you more strength and energy to do these kind of projects over and over again for the temple. The next one is Prabhavali. This is done right at or around the time of COVID-19. You see the Prabhavali, back in the days we never used to have it. People came, sponsored, and it was installed. During COVID, you can see people are still wearing masks back then. Okay. The next one is the projects on the Vivekananda Garden or Reddy Garden. So the land was donated by Sudha and Arvind Reddy. There were 18 trees named, which Reddy uncle planted, named after 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. And it's an architectural fence was donated by Reddy uncle and their family, and the ornamental gate was donated by Adarsh and Nidhi Gulati. We thank you all for doing that. And the next one is, so when you enter the temple, there are two shoe closets. One was a Boy Scout project, which was Sondi's son did it. And the other one is, Sureka's, towards the end of Sureka's presidency, Gagan Batra built it. And hopefully we are able to use it today. Gagan, because of COVID, we couldn't use it. But we sincerely thank you for your effort for building that nice shoe closet. And I'm sure temple can use it over a bit of time. Okay, the last one I want to do, the biggest one I want to talk about is the budget. This is where the transparency comes. Okay, I'm going to take a minute here on, this is budget versus actuals. Okay, as president, when we take over, we have to give the budget. What is the plan? How much money we are going to spend? Where we are going to spend? This is what on the black, which you see, is what is the categories. On the projected revenue, that is the budget. We are thinking that that much revenue will come. On the green, those are actuals. On the projected expense, what we thought last November could be the expense, and what is in red is what is the actual. Everybody with me so far? Now you see the donations we thought, because of COVID, 28,000. You see we are closed. Hundi, you can see where we are. Membership. So basically those are the things. So the biggest expense which you see here, which has not happened, is the maintenance. Maintenance only shows up $9,000. The three AC units we built was 17,000-ish. So that's why it is, the date, if you look at the top, it is only till the 15th of October. The last 14 days cycle will run. Okay, this was as of 15th of October. Okay, so I'll leave it for a minute, take a look at it. So you might see priest. Why such a large difference, right? So this is only for 11 months, because the paid period is 10/27. So the pay was not, the last month's pay is not shown here. And also Govardhanji went to India, loss of pay for 2 months. That's why the revenue or the expense is shown lower. Okay? So we can go on and on and on, but this gives you an idea about how we run the temple. Okay? If you have any questions, okay, I'm going to be here. I'll be happy to answer. Okay? With that, so this is the last slide. Okay? So I sincerely want to thank the Almighty God for giving me an opportunity to be here and serve this community at large, right? So without God's blessings, nothing will happen. So when we moved to this town, when I moved to this town in 2003 or 4, I never thought this day would come. I would like to sincerely thank Satyaji for that, because he pulled me in, he talked to Indrani auntie and said, hey, you have to take him to the ECN. He took me to the EC, and then I kind of like worked through the EC, and today I'm retiring as president. So, and I sincerely want to thank Govardhanji as well. He supported me throughout the year for all the various pujas. Okay, so, and one of the things, biggest thing which I had was, you have to, because whatever we have here in this town is all because of this mandir. We know our friends, our relatives, whosoever we have, is all because of this temple. And we have to give our time back at our prime. When we are able, when we can do, that's when we have to give our time back. So I'm sincerely thanking my family, Rashmi and the kids, for taking care of the household, that way I can spend time at the temple and take care of the temple. I sincerely want to thank Rashmi and the kids for doing that. And then the last and the most important thing is trust in the backing of the BOT. We have to take some hard decisions. You may not be all aware of it. The priest quarters issue or SRC or Garba or youth group. There are so many things that can escalate to levels of seriousness. But I want to thank the trustees who stood by me and supported me in the decisions we took. And then the last and the most important thing, and it's such a nice thing to treat, is Prasanna Jain and Chetna Jain. So Prasanna and I are our frequency level matching is extremely good. So once you have a frequency matching like that, things can progress. And I hope, Prasanna, whatever we started this year, you can take it to levels that this temple can really enjoy and benefit. Okay, and then I want to thank especially Ranjana Kashyap. So Ranjana keeps me on top of things, right? So like $2 or something that she was missing from the financial report. She was working, and I feel like $2, man, it's a pickle. Come on, leave it. She had to find the $2. So that level of seriousness I have not seen in any volunteers in this temple. Ranjana, thank you for everything what you do for this temple. And then I want to kind of like take names. Samlesh Auntie, Nimita Auntie, Nandi, Sheila Aunties, Sureka. There are so many volunteers. This job I did could not have been done without the support of all you volunteers. Thank you so much. That's all. Thank you.
I'm back, but the kids inside are getting impatient, and the mom said that, Mohan, you don't finish in 5 minutes, we're gonna beat you up. So I'm just gonna be like very quick on this one. So, and also for the God's love. So just for the BOT, I just want to mention to you the outgoing BOT members are B.N. Roy, Dharma Thiruvayaru, Ram Reddy, Nandi Shetty as a BOP, and Padmaja Bapat. And the incoming BOT members are Nandakumar Bansal, Tarak Patel, Mukut Sharma, Ram Reddy as a BOP, and Nandi Shetty. Now the BOT nomination committee this year was chaired by Adarsha Gulati and co-chaired by Pankaj Bhatt, and the third member was Unni Krishnan himself. So they are such a dedicated members for such a long time, and I do have an implicit faith in their judgment. And they have done a marvelous job because there were so many applications and they were kind of torn apart. So in order to give the justice to and the representation from all parts of the India, I think they have done a marvelous job. So big round of applause for them. I'm not gonna go over, this is a financial statement. Kiran has already gone through this. All I have to say to you that, that there is, whatever the one amount that came in, whatever the amount that was spent, there is a delta of, $100,000 from the previous account. We gathered 50,000 and probably close to 150,000 went into the endowment where we, invest the money. And this investing the money actually, was kind of beaten up because of the market going down this year and the last year because of the COVID. Nonetheless, it is in the neighborhood of $1.8 million. So the temple is doing good. Thank to you, all of you. And the projects that Kiran has mentioned, I'm not going to go over with it, but I just would like to talk about little bit about the traditionalization effort or beautifying the temple. And in that aspect, we would like to take some opportunity to build few things around the temple to make it, it's a renovated and make it beautification of this temple. And for that, lot of money has been pledged, but only 66,000 has gathered, and that also includes the portion of the Gopuram. And I would like to call upon on the stage, Uncle, Dr. Vinayak Kamath, to say a few things about the Gopuram project. And then after that, after he is done, I'll be done in absolutely 1 minute. Thank you, sir.
Good evening and happy Diwali. This temple was built 25 years back, and a lot has happened in the last 25 years. A lot has happened in the last month in India and here and in the world. But every generation like ours has many responsibilities. The main one is to keep these temples secure, strong, and beautiful. The second responsibility is keep it intact for the next generation. The third responsibility, like it or not, is that we are the face of India in this town. Anyone who thinks of India anywhere in the CSRA thinks about in terms of Hindu Temple Society. So 25 years, this temple has been the bedrock and foundation of all our activities. But now it is time to give it some fresh coat of paint, give it a beautification, new kind of a look, because everyone is looking at India, everyone is looking at Hindus, especially last week when everything was changing in Great Britain. So there is a renewed interest in everything we do. And we have to do it right. We have to show, we have to put forward our best foot. So in that context, a lot of appeals will be going out for funds and proposals and ideas, because we have to renovate this temple, 25 years. So it's my pleasure actually to ask you to join us in this great task of keeping the temple beautiful and going for the next generation. To keep it secure, whether it's the doorways, the lighting, maybe a Gerua Jhanda on the top, all kinds of things, and Gopuram. And the funds have already been pledged, $250,000+. That's nothing compared to what this community can generate. So I ask you to open your hearts and all your wallet and join the BOT to take this temple to the next level. Thank you.
I will call Govardhanji to offer the bonus for Diwali. Govardhanji. And the cultural program starts.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Isha Patel. I wanted to say Happy Diwali to everyone, and I am very excited to announce our first performance of the evening. Our first group of shining stars are representing Shri Ganpati. As the Lord who is the remover of all obstacles and bringer of good luck, he is honored at the start of our show. The participant names are Arya Patel, Anika Saran, Arna Reddy, Kashvi Gautam, Mona Shukla, Shania Gandhi, Zoe Kumar. Please welcome our little Ganeshas.
वक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Happy Diwali. My name is Raina Patel. Our next performance, choreographed by Aishwarya Vijay, is the Shiva Nama. Lord Shiva's role is to destroy the universe in order to recreate it. This dance represents the different names of Lord Shiva, who has been worshipped all around the world. Please welcome the following participants: Abhya Matwani, Parveer Kolar Vinay, Myra Patel, Krishna Rao, Anika Kota, Pranav Garanth, Vivek Raval, Ava Patel, Yara Patel, Shashwat Sharma, Adya Patel, and Vihan Shah.
ಭಸ್ಮಧಾರಿ ಶಿವನೇ ನೀನು ಭೂತನಾಥ, ಕಾಶಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ. ಭಸ್ಮಧಾರಿ ಶಿವನೇ ನೀನು ಭೂತನಾಥ, ಕಾಶಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ. ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ನಡೆವೆ ನೀನು ಮಂಜುನಾಥ, ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ರಾಮನಾಥ. ರಾಮನಾಥ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ, ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ, ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ನಮಗೆ ಅಮೃತ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ನೀಲಕಂಠನೇ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೋಟಿ ಕೋಟಿ ಭೂತಗಣಗಳು ಕೊರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರವಾಯ್ತು ನಾಗಾಭರಣ ನಾಗಾಭರಣ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಬಿಲ್ವಪತ್ರ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ರುದ್ರದೇವನು ಮಲ್ಲಮ್ಮನ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ಬಿಲ್ವಪತ್ರ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ರುದ್ರದೇವನು ಮಲ್ಲಮ್ಮನ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ಶ್ರೀಶೈಲ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ ಚೇತನ ಭೂಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಹಾದೇವನು ಮಹಾದೇವನು ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಶಿವನೀನು ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ದಯಾಮಯ ಶಿವನಿನ್ನ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ಆನಂದಮಯ ಶಿವನೀನು ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ದಯಾಮಯ ಶಿವನಿನ್ನ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ಆನಂದಮಯ ಲಿಂಗವಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿರುವೆ ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಂಗರಾಜ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಭಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ
Good evening and happy Diwali, everyone. My name is Sonal Kapuria, and tonight I will be introducing the Omkar group. In their performance, the Omkar group will worship Lord Kartikeya, the god of war, whose Vahana is a peacock which they humbly bow their heads down to in reverence. The participants include Sia Patel, Kavya Patel, Kashvi Boga, Riddhi Boga, Ahana Kohli, Bela Korea, Sarah Korea, and Minshu Shivaram, choreographed by Lalita Kavuri. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to the Omkar group.
My name is Maya Patel, and I'm here to introduce our next performance, choreographed by Sapna Patel. In this next dance, 3 of our performers will represent 6 of Lord Shiva's avatars. Lord Shiva took on these avatars, along with several others, to sustain the balance of nature and existence. Our participants are Keshav Karun, Saket Akela, Om Patel, and Myra Patel.
Shiva is also known as Bhola, which means innocent or even ignored, apart from being the most powerful. Kala Bhairava is a deadly form of Shiva. When he went into a mode of destroying time, all physical reality ceased to exist within the span of time.
Adi Yogi. Shiva is also worshipped as the Adi Yogi, the first yogi, and the Adi Guru, the first guru, from whom the yogic sciences originated.
Nataraja. Shiva is also Lord of Dance, which represents the movement and dance of creation, which self-created itself from stillness. Chandatanyama. This Lord Shiva is standing on a deer. It is considered to be one of the most fierce forms.
In this form, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati are seen together as half man and half woman.
To a vigorous dance that Lord Shiva in his role as a destroyer performed. In this dance, these girls are representing Lord Shiva being our savior and destroyer of all evil by performing the Tandav dance. The participants are Isha Bhotwani, Kavya Kumbani, Adya Kota, Anvi Reddy, Sonia Shukla, Amrita Amber, Zia Patel, and Christina Kumar. Please welcome the Tandav.
Om Namo Sivarudraya, Om Namo Sitikanthaya, Om Namo Aranaga Bharanaya, Pranavaya, Dhama Dhama Dhamarukanada Nandaya, Om Namo Nitalakshaya, Om Namo Bhasvangaya, Om Namo Himashaila Varanaya, Brahmadhaya, Dhimi Dhimi Tandava Keli Lolaya. సాక్షిగా నీ రామం శాపం తీర్చేవాడేరా పై పై కలా బైరాగిలా ఉంటాదిరా లీలా లోకాలనే లేకోడు నీకు సాయం గగపోడు ఏడిలోనే కనుగొన్నోడు నిన్ను దాటి పోనిగోడు
Next up are the Shaktis. In this song, the Shaktis praise Lord Shiva with the powerful Yohur mantra, Gorbor Gorum, and dance while being entranced in love and devoted to Shankara, who gives them completeness in his nothingness. Our participants are Kruti Patel, Bhumi Patel, Nava Shastri, Sheto Rao, Adya Mishra, Arya Patel, and Riya Amin. This performance was choreographed by Samta Shakti and Pooja Sharma. Please put your hands together for the Shaktis.
तेरी क्या ही बात है, दूर हो के भी तो साथ है, ओ दूर हो के भी तो साथ है। तुझको मैं कर दूंगा तुझको समर्पण, मैं तेरा आंसू हूँ तू मेरा दर्पण, तेरे ही होने से मेरी ये सारी जिंदगी सजी है। लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी ओ मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी ओ मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी प्रीत तेरे संग मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी प्रीत तेरे संग मेरे शंकरा। चल है, तू तैयार तू ही सवाल है, तू ही है सत्या की जिंदगी भी ना सकी है। लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी है मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी है मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी प्रीत तेरे संग मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी प्रीत तेरे संग मेरे, लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी है मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी है मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी है मेरे शंकरा, लागी मेरी तेरे संग लगी है मेरे शंकरा।
For our last but certainly not least performance, the dancers will be performing the song Namo Namo Ji Shankara, which is a wonderful tribute to none other than Supreme Lord Shiva, the creator, the protector, and the destroyer.
जय हो शंकरा, आदिदेव शंकरा, तेरे जाप के बिना चले ये सांस किस तरह, मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला, तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला, तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा लिया तमस मेरा। नमो नमो जी शंकरा, भोलेनाथ शंकरा, त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा, नमो नमो जी शंकरा, भोलेनाथ शंकरा, रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा। नमो नमो जी शंकरा, भोलेनाथ शंकरा, त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा, नमो नमो जी शंकरा, भोलेनाथ शंकरा, रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा। चंद्रमा ललाट पे भस्म है भुजाओं में, वस्त्र बाघ छाल का मैं खड़ा हूँ पाँव में, प्यास क्या हो तुझे गंगा है तेरी जटाओं में, जटाओं में, जटाओं में, दूसरों के वास्ते तू सदैव ही जिया, मांगा कुछ कभी नहीं, तूने सिर्फ है दिया।